Did you know? They say God is real. I say, yes. Inside the book, he is 100% real. But outside the pages, show me. Because the same system that enslaved my ancestors handed them that same book. The same hands that chained their bodies told them, read this and you'll be free. How you outlaw literacy, but approve one book. How you beat a people into submission, then tell them salvation looks like obedience. And people ask me why I don't believe the Bible. Why would I? Why would I automatically believe anything that was placed in the hands of my ancestors while they were on plantations? Why would I accept as divine the same text introduced through whips, chains, and control? If a dominating system gives you a book while it's exploiting you, is that liberation, or is that programming? Black people have been hated, dehumanized, exploited for generations. The trauma didn't disappear, it evolved. From chains to policies, from plantations to prisons, from overseers to systems, and the very structure that benefited from our suffering says, trust this book, trust this version of God, trust this story of heaven. So let me ask the deeper question. If a system profits from your oppression, why would it hand you something that truly frees your mind? If a narrative was introduced during your captivity, shouldn't you at least question who shaped it and why? They say God and Jesus are real. I say, real where? In the text? Yes. In history shaped by power? Maybe. But in the world outside belief, prove it, because belief is powerful. Belief can comfort. Belief can organize. Belief can control. For 400 plus years we've been reading it, quoting it, singing it, building churches on every corner. But are we free mentally? Are we free economically? Are we free spiritually? Or are we still waiting for a heaven we were promised while surviving a hell we inherited? They said heaven is the reward. But if heaven was defined for you by the same structure that oppressed you, why would you assume you're centered in it? I don't reject belief because I hate faith. I question belief because I love truth. If your oppressor controls the narrative of God, he controls your hope. And if he controls your hope, he controls your future. Maybe the real freedom isn't found in believing harder. Maybe it's found in asking deeper questions. Final thought, I'm not from Israel. I'm not from any Abraham bloodline. My ancestors never walked those lands, never built those temples, never spoke those desert languages. My blood traces back to Africa. Humanity itself started in Africa. Science shows the oldest modern human fossils were found at Omo Kibish in Ethiopia. Genetic research confirms modern humans originated on the African continent before migrating to the rest of the world. Africa is not the side story, it is the beginning of the human story. Black people are in every land on Earth, North America, South America, Europe, the Caribbean, the Middle East. But most of that scattering didn't happen by choice. It happened through slavery, through colonization, through forced displacement before missionaries ever came before Europe expanded. Before ships crossed the Atlantic, Africa already had civilizations, already had spiritual systems, already had philosophies in ancient Egypt. There was Ma'at, balance and cosmic order in Kingdom of Kush. Indigenous beliefs flourished west. African societies had complex cosmologies. Long before outside influence, Africans were not spiritually empty. So when I say I'm not from Israel, I'm not from Abraham bloodline, I'm asking a real question. Why are black people in every land searching for God in foreign soil, while the cradle of humanity is Africa? Why are we taught to look everywhere else except the land where humanity began? That's not hate, that's history, that's ancestry, that's remembrance. Let that sink in.